Hey everyone, it's Shelby.
And Jordan.
And we are currently working on a project called the Compassion Project. And we just wanted to take a moment to talk about what that means for us and what that looks like for us. So throughout this project, we've been able to interview people and ask them what compassion means to them. And we've been able to take their photographs with the things, objects, or people that display or embody compassion. So we thought, since we were asking everyone to do this, we should take a moment to do it ourselves as well. So we're just going to talk to you a little bit about the things that we brought and why.
Yeah, so you want to go first? Want me to go first? Rock, paper, scissors? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh. Paper covers rock. I'll go first then. So the object I brought with me was a mug that was given to me by my niece, Yanni, affectionately known. It's got a photo of, actually a series of photos of me and my sister, Jewel, just all around it. And she gave it to me for Christmas. Yanni is known for giving great gifts, but this one in general really did touch me. My sister passed back in 2019, and that was really hard. You know, she was a very big part of my life, very big part of all of our lives. And loss is hard. And anybody who's experienced loss, and especially a loss at an unexpected loss at a young age, or just at any age where you're not really where you think that person's going to be there with you for your whole life, it's a hard thing to then do life without them. So a lot of times we may go through our days and our weeks, and while we're thinking about them on the daily, and I think about her every day, you don't get to talk about them, and you don't necessarily get to share stories with them, and people may not want to necessarily bring it up because they don't know how you're feeling, which I completely understand, because there's some times where it's like, oh, somebody brings her up and that might just completely throw me into tears or just put me in a different place. So I completely understand how it's hard to really discuss some of these things, or to just live these things daily for other people. So getting that gift from her, it was on a coffee mug. It is on a coffee mug, and I drink tea, I drink coffee. We have so many mugs in our house.
Mainly mine.
Yeah, mainly Shelby. So, but now I have a few special ones, and that one in particular is really special to me because, yeah, now whenever I either just open the cabinet, or which I do every day, or if I'm having tea or a hot chocolate or whatever my warm drink is, sometimes I even drink water out of it, just because it's filled with all these happy memories from my sister, from our life together. And it's just a beautiful reminder of the love that we shared, of the life that we have. And it was a very thoughtful thing that Yanni did for me, and an act of compassion, I would say, because even though I may not talk about her every day, I know that Yanni obviously knows how much she meant. So even in that act of giving a gift that was more than just a gift, was just so special. It was so special and meant so much to me. So it is one of my close heirlooms for me now. And yeah, I was grateful for it. So that's why I brought it. When I thought about compassion and the time when somebody showed compassion to me, that was it. That's what I thought of. So thank you, Ayana, for that. Thank you so much. And yeah, that's my story for my object. What'd you bring?
So I actually brought two because it was hard to pick between the two, but they both mean a lot to me in different ways. But the first one I want to talk about is a blanket that my Nana made me when I was a little girl. It's this beautiful hand knit rainbow blanket. And to me, when I look at it, I feel loved. And in times when I feel like I need some extra love, and I just wrap myself in it. And also, I moved around a lot growing up. My younger years moved around a lot, and I don't have a whole lot of things from my childhood. I have like a very few things from my childhood, but that blanket has, through all of our seasons of transition, has always stayed with me. So I really love that blanket. I even wrote a poem about it called Patterns, and because I just loved playing loved looking at the patterns in it. And also there was a time in life when I was separated from my mom, and I had that blanket to it was just a constant, and it just was love. And it was my grandmother's way of also letting me know that I was loved. And my siblings, we all got our own like custom blanket. So that was the first one I brought. The second one I brought, it was actually a notebook. And it's like my Moments with Mom notebook. It's called Moments, or Letters to My Mom in Heaven. And my best friend Jen gave it to me not too long after my mother passed away. My mom died in 2022, and at the time my mom was writing a book called Moments with Mom, where she chronicled what life was like being a caretaker to my Nana. And so she would journal daily, and it was a journal styled in the form of a memoir. So when Jen gave me that notebook, I was just full of so much gratitude, because she knew how much it meant to me. And I felt like it was also an act of compassion, because she too she lost her aunt, which was her mom. So she knew that feeling of loss. And while she didn't know exactly how it was feeling, she knew what it felt to lose someone you loved. And so I felt very seen when she gave it to me. And it took me a while to open it up and to actually write letters in it. But, I remember maybe having a dream or something with my mom, or something big happening, and I would start to write in it. And it helps me feel a little bit closer to her still, being able to write in it. And she gave one to me and all of my siblings. So we all have our own notebook that says Letter to Our Mom in Heaven. And I just thought it was such a thoughtful gift, because a lot of times people ask, what is it that I can do in this time? Or they want to try to be there. But by having that, it was just such a gift that I wouldn't have even thought to ask for, but it really meant a lot to me. So that's why I brought those two things, because I feel like they both display compassion, in a lot of different ways. So, and sometimes compassion is an act. It can be an act. It can be through something tangible, but sometimes it's through these untangible things too. So yeah, that's why I chose it.
Yeah, what a gift. It has been an honor of ours just to be able to do this project with Penn State Health. And we've met so many people over this last week. It feels like it's been a year, in a good way, of course. Just hearing their stories and how open everybody has been and how inviting everybody has been to us. It's a true treasure, and it's a gift that we get to do this. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who supported this project, everybody who's been a part of this project. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of it, for allowing us to share our stories and get to know more of yours. And we're really looking forward to continuing to tell more of these stories, because stories have such a transformative impact on the lives of everybody who gets to hear them, and such a communal impact in bringing everybody together so that we can continue to support each other and love on each other and grow together. So I'm eternally grateful. I'm grateful for this opportunity and for our ability to be here and to do this. So.
And you had mentioned how our stories really can transform, and I definitely feel transformed after this experience. Being able to hear all the stories that came through this door has been very impactful, and I'll hold them close. So if I didn't know the meaning of compassion before, I definitely do now.
Yeah, and I think everybody else will be able to hopefully get some things from this series, from this project, So I'm thinking back on all of it. We laughed and we danced and we cried and
we sang
laughed some more and we sang and everything in between.
We got gifts.
Oh yeah, we have gifts. Thank you guys so much for all leaving the gifts. But man, what an honor it was to do this. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And we look forward to unveiling this project and sharing this project, and it hopefully having an impact on this community for a long time to come.
Thank y'all. Take care.
Take care.